Sagittarius, welcome to Deep Heights. Thank you for joining me. I hope that you're well. We're going to get started with your reading. My readings are timeless. Ooh, the first card coming out is the Empress. And Judgment on the bottom of the deck. You feel on top of the world. You feel like you have a lot of success. You feel very good. You're feeling very beautiful. We are coming into your season now. You're celebrating. You're celebrating happiness. A year of growth for a man or a woman. This is a feeling of dignity, of beauty, of order, of growth. It's like something about being able to see at night, like looking at a garden, the beautiful gardens at night, and still being able to see all the colors, but the colors are different. This is very beautiful. I feel like this is you and your energy here with this Judgment card. Coming back to where you started, like the T.S. Eliot, the Four Quartets, arriving at the place from which you started and knowing it for the first time. A lot of celebration, a lot of beauty, Sagittarian energy, this ninth house energy, connected with truth, connected with spirit, with expansion, this Jupiterian energy of expansion, but there's a hint of twilight to it. It's not the full light of day of the noonday sun. No, it's like it's darker than twilight, but it isn't pitch black. It's very beautiful. Okay. What's going on for my Sag? What's going on for Sag? So we have the Knight of Wands and the King of Swords. The Judgment again on the bottom of the deck here. I see you feeling really, really good. Your heart and your will and your mind are very much in order. With this Judgment card here on the bottom of the deck, it's like you're responding to a higher calling. This masculine energy with the Knight of Wands and the King of Swords really complements this Empress energy, because the Empress in a negative side can be very passive. But with this Knight of Wands and the King of Swords, it's an energy that really harmonizes and balances with it, where your energy is very calm, but it's also active, jubilant, joy, a lot of joy. You have a clear mind and a clear heart. There's a lot of celebration. I feel a lot of celebrating around you and within you. A lot of joy. You're showing others something about yourself, and everyone can see you. Maybe you are the light that is glowing. You are these flowers, this light. The Emperor on the bottom of the deck. So we have the Death card, the Six of Wands, and the King of Cups. Coming through now, Scorpio season, even though the reading is timeless, so you find it when you are meant to find it. It's just the time that you were born. We're all made up of the season in which we're born, the month, the day, the place, and everything. Sagittarian energy is it's the Temperance card. It's what's coming after the Death card. This rebirth, this temperance, this giving life after this Death card of the Scorpionic energy, these dark fixed waters coming into this mutable fire that lights up the night. Having victory over that. But keeping something yet still close to your chest. You're not revealing everything. You aren't revealing everything about who you are and what you feel about a situation you've had, a victory that is unknown, that others don't know about. This Emperor card, this Nine of Cups. It hasn't been without its struggle, the Nine of Cups, Five of Wands, behind that. You could have been dealing with another energy, with an opposing energy. Someone very arrogant, very argumentative. If this is you coming out of a relationship, coming out of heartbreak, of pain, any type of situation, you've overcome the death of a situation and come out on the other end. It's like you've gone through hell. You've gone through hell, and it's like stepping through, like how this Empress card, this character is stepping through the night. And flowers, her garb, she's enrobed in flowers around her, grow from her. What is this Emperor character? What is this Emperor character energy, please? The Ten of Swords, Seven of Swords on the bottom of the deck, yeah. The death of a situation, it's like psychological, emotional, physical exhaustion, just done, completed, deflated. Gives a little background, like needing to celebrate your victory over a situation that, yeah, Seven of Swords, Nine of Swords, and then the World, the Fates, which is the wheel behind that. Whatever lessons it is that you needed to learn about a person, a situation, a relationship, you have come out on the other side, learned. And coming into Sagittarius season, your birthday season, celebrating that, these victories about growth, about the meaning of who you are and what you are, and that the future is yours, that everything that you will create in the coming year, I think, will be touched with luck, with Jupiter. Yeah, the Ace of Wands, the Four of Pentacles. Hold on to that joy, Six of Pentacles. Hold on to this joy that you have right now and that you found, and keep your victory close to your heart, and don't waver in it. Don't allow anyone else to come in and disturb your sense of wonder, your sense of victory, your sense of growth, of joy. Jovial is the word that I keep wanting to use. This expansion. You have Jupiter. The house that your sun is in, I think, is important, and the house that Jupiter is in will be important for you in the way that you would think about growing in the coming year, and maybe where you need to put your focus on the house that your sun and the house that your Jupiter is in will have great influence in the way that you move forward in the next year. I want to get an animal energy for you. Who is with my Sagittarius, please? Hunter. Sagittarius is the hunter. The Nightingale on the bottom of the deck. Talking about that emergence from the night and what you speak. Ninth house energy, speaking the truth, feeling all of that joy in your heart, no matter where you are, no matter what circumstance that you find yourself in, that you will always sing, that you will always speak truth, that you will dispel the darkness with your voice, that it comes from deep within you. Because I see this, it's like speaking the fire with the Temperance card, standing in that water and speaking the fire. That balance between the two that creates the third. That life, that spirit is with you, even in the dark. I really, really like this energy. It's like you have something to fight for, you have a cause, and that cause is yourself. It's your own truth. It's the love of truth, that love of truth, the truth of who you are, as a being, as an individual, that no matter what you are faced with, even in death, that you triumph through death, through that you speak. What do you have for Sagittarius, please? What do you have for Sagittarius? Oh wow, a whole lot of cards. First card that flipped over on this, oh wow, my cards are getting, what's going on? So 3 cards have come out, and the first card that I saw was the family. We have the joy, as talking about that joy. And we have treading. Let's look at these. I want to look at this treading because this card here is the behavior of self. Here, the love of self is awakeness. This realization that no matter what circumstance throughout your life, that your awareness of yourself, of your soul, of your spirit, and how precious and important that is. That's what gives you consciousness. That's your awakeness, that you'll sing that, and that's what gives you life. That aliveness, the vitality to challenge, that energy that had come up before, with the Emperor, that energy that there will always be challenges, but as strong as you are, you're always going to meet your match in the world in opposition, or quite, something a little bit stronger than you, that compels you to grow, to become stronger, to defeat it, to overcome that, learning and growing. The family. Ready to embrace the outsider is what I'm drawn to here. Someone is coming in, someone that you have never met, that you don't know, that's going to become your family. Whether or not that be a romantic relationship or simply a friendship. Friendship is indicated here, but even in romantic relationships, you need the basis of friendship first, because it's the friendship that endures. This love, this mother and father. If you are already in a relationship, a love relationship, you are going to meet someone new, perhaps through your family, that's going to become very close to you in the future. That's going to bring great joy. I think it's going to change you and the way that you see the world. And if you are not in a relationship, you are going to meet someone that is going to become like your family. I want to get, let's see. What future challenges, so I'm talking about this challenge. What future challenges can Sag expect to encounter in the near future? The Fool on the bottom of the deck. So we have the Justice cards, the Knight of Wands, and the Page of Swords. The Magician behind the Fool, and then the Lovers. Three of Pentacles behind that. Just give me a moment here to find the best way to express this. Be careful that you don't get too caught up in your own ideology, not too wrapped up in ego, to become too stern, to become too cold, to become too and watch the way that you express yourself and what it is that you believe could be a challenge for you in your ability to work with others as you go on this new journey. Because you have a lot of intelligence, you have a lot of life, you have a very strong connection to spirit. Share with others. The sharing with others, embracing others' ideals, even if you don't agree with them. It's they say it's the mark of an intelligent mind is to be able to consider all ideas, even when they're different from their own. I totally butchered that, but you know what I mean. You could be coming into contact with a Libra, a younger Libra, maybe in a situation at school or at work that's going to challenge you. It's going to irritate you. It's going to be someone that could be difficult to work with. If not a Libra, then definitely an air sign. Could, but I think a Libra could be a fire sign, could be a mix of the two. Not really important, but someone that's going to be quick to run out of the mouth. I think you don't like when people do that, when people speak and they haven't thought about what they've spoken about, especially after you've had the experiences that you've had. You have some wisdom, but you can't impart that to others. Wisdom is learned, it's earned. So maybe going your own way, not engaging with others, what will be a challenge for you in the future when it comes to truth, justice. People who you feel like only give lip service to it and they're not living the truth really bothers you. It really bothers you, and there's something about that type of personality in your immediate vicinity, at work or at school. I don't think in your friends setting, in your personal private circle, but in some type of mid-world, mid-felt type of situation. What Spirit's advice to you at this time? What Spirit's advice to Sagittarius at this time? Concerning this challenge. We have the Princess of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, and the Four of Pentacles both reversed, and the Six of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Keep working on what it is that you're working on. Keep bringing your truth, keep creating, keep doing, keep in action, and stay grounded. Don't hold on too tight to what someone else says. Don't allow them to interfere with what it is that you know that you need to do now to secure your future, because the Princess of Pentacles talks about security and creating that security for the future, and through ideas and through action, because she's a grower. This princess, the Page of Pentacles, is someone who grows, and action is learning. For me, the pages belong with the magician, but they're like apprentices to the magician, as you're still learning, because you are always a student of life, Sagittarius. The ninth house is the student, is the lifelong student. Keep that about you, and not allow yourself to be stuck into any one thing, but also don't allow anyone. We have the Princess of Swords with this Six of Cups. Don't allow anyone's words to affect you or to rattle you so much that you would leave work or that you would leave school. Just stay focused on what it is that you're creating now and in the future, because I do think that is going to be a challenge. Keep your joy, you know. Don't allow anyone to interfere with that initial feeling that came out so strongly in the beginning with the Empress card. This new growth, this spring of life that's happening in the dark somehow. It's really, really beautiful. Okay. I guess I'm gonna get one of these. And then we'll close. Okay, what's the frequency for my Sag, please? Emergence. And consciousness on the bottom of the deck. Emerging from the night with this consciousness. Integration below that. Integrating this new way of feeling, this new life, this new healing, this newfound power that you have within yourself to know that you can come through anything, no matter where you are, that you sing it out in the night. This awakeness, I was talking about this love of self, that's awakeness, that being awake is to be conscious, to be self-aware, to be aware of yourself within nature, within spirit, within the earth, that you are a being, a body of not only the earth, but of spirit, of the air, of the earth, of the fire, of the water, of spirit. Integration, you know, the integration of all of those modes of being and moving forward in that, in the world. What a beautiful reading for you, Sagittarius. I don't even want to get out of this energy. It's okay. One more for Sagittarius. Stabilize. Staying grounded. Staying very, very grounded in this energy. You know, the Empress card is Earth. It's Taurus energy. It's that earthy Venus, that earthy growth. This is St. John's wort. You know, you take St. John's wort as a mood stabilizer. You know, going along with this advice, this must be very important. You may be kind of thrown off by the actions of others or what you see in the world, but don't allow the things that you see, the things that play out, the charade of the world to affect who you are and your being. Okay. Who are you, Sagittarius? This is very strong energy. Let's close. Final message here for Sagittarius. Joy. Keeping that joy in your heart, this new beginnings. You've come out of something very dark, this sacred space here on the bottom of the deck. Keep that in your heart, that consciousness that you sing from, this place of well-being, of growth, of happiness and joy that Jupiter embodies, this energy. Keep that in your heart. Keep it in your speech. Keep it in your actions. Begin again. Enjoy. I wish you beauty, Sagittarius.